The Giants spent most of their money in free agency on defensive players, trying to fix a defense that was just horrid at times last season. Obviously, they upgraded at cornerback and linebacker. They think they upgraded at edge rusher as well. It makes sense then that they will focus on the offensive side of the ball in the draft, at least the offensive line, something that Dave Gettleman has been talking about fixing since the day he took over as Giants general manager, yet for some reason he has virtually abandoned that get me the hog mollies philosophy. In every draft he's had, he's only picked 2 offensive linemen in his years running the Giants. I think that is going to change big time this year, not only in the first round, but possibly in multiple rounds. It really would not shock me if he comes out with 2 young offensive linemen on the first 2 days of the draft. And yes, I do think that's going to start in round 1. I know there'll be a lot of people talking about Clemson linebacker Isaiah Simmons, but Dave Gettleman right now knows he needs a center. He knows he needs a right tackle. He needs possibly a left tackle of the future as well. They're sitting there. They're available. He's going to have his pick of the best offensive linemen in this draft. He could even trade down and still get the best offensive lineman on his board. And he's going to have opportunities, obviously. This is something they'll consider on draft day, but with the Miami Dolphins at 5, the Chargers at 6, other teams below them who all may want to move up for a quarterback, the Giants are in a great position to pick up extra draft picks and slide just a little and still get the same player they would have taken at 4. Wherever they pick, I think right now the best bet is that guy will be Iowa tackle Tristan Wirfs, who is the most athletic tackle in the draft. The Giants loved him before the Combine. At the Combine, he put on a show. There'll be a lot of talk as well about Louisville's massive Mekhi Becton, and with his size and really his athleticism as well, the Giants will have to consider him. But I think they're going to end up with Wirfs rated just a little bit above him. We'll consider him their guy for now. And in the second round, yeah, you could argue for an edge rusher. You could argue even for a receiver. Plenty of other spots, but I still think they are going to double up on linemen. There are some centers out there. Right now they've got Spencer Pulley. They've got John Halapio maybe coming back from a torn Achilles. They tried to upgrade in free agency, couldn't find a match, and there will be some decent centers sitting there in the second round. Cesar Ruiz of Michigan is a guy that I think they've got their eye on, so don't be shocked if this finally is the hog molly draft that Dave Gettleman has been talking about for several years. He's serious about getting those offensive linemen, and he may come out with a bunch of them.